Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Following an unsettling exchange with Ridge, Brooke and Taylor engage in physical conflict. Ridge turns down Brooke's explanation, Luna observes Bill's meeting with Will and Electra, and Taylor receives a shocking revelation on today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge is informed by Brooke at the Forrester mansion that she will persuade Carter that his actions were wrong and convince him to reinstate him as CEO of the company. She was unable to inform him immediately due to his attention shifting to Taylor, but they would overcome all of that. We must. When it comes to Ridge, Steffi is certain he will not forgive Brooke at the Cliff House. She sees a bright side in Taylor's increased quality time with her dad. Taylor predicts that Brooke will put on the show of her life trying to win Ridge back. Steffi promises her mother there's no way Brooke is getting her dad back this time. In an effort to convince Bill to let her sleep tonight, Luna goes to his apartment. Bill couldn't leave her in that situation. She'll still pay her due to society, but she'll do it there. They go over her being under house arrest, and he says she'll have to keep it quiet. She remains undetectable. Over Luna's release from prison, she sobs, and the two of them embrace. Pulling back, she tells Bill she can't really wrap her brain around this. Why did you do this for me? Bill says he didn't want Luna to get killed in jail. He also thought about what they have in common and wants to give her what she didn't have all these years. Stability and a safe, calm place to call home. They hear a car outside and Bill advises Luna to hide. Will comes in with Electra and says this is the girl he's been wanted his dad to meet. This is Ridge Forrester. Luna watches from the upstairs landing. At the Forrester mansion, Brooke strokes Ridge's chest as she repeats that she chose the CEO post out of her loyalty to him. He backs away from her and tells her she didn't do the right thing. When she was in front of the cameras, she should have done the right thing and criticized Hope and Carter for what they did. Brooke protests. Ridge alleges she didn't stand with them. There's no loyalty in this. There's no loyalty in any of it. Brooke looks stunned. At Bill's apartment, he asks Electra about the Remy situation, and she goes over all of it. Upstairs, Luna listens as she explains Will was the hero who rescued the day. Luna grins as Will and Electra keep relaying the narrative of how scary the situation was with Remy on the rooftop. Electra says Will punched Remy. Will would have done anything to stop him. I couldn't lose you, he says Electra. Luna smiles. At the Cliff home, Taylor tells her daughter she's not that concerned about Brooke. She doesn't care what she does. I'm not letting the threat of Brooke loom in my mind because I know what your father and I have. Steffi says, why the change? Taylor loves her life and refuses to live in that vicious cycle she was in. She gushes, life is too good to be worrying about Brooke. They embrace. At the Forrester estate, Brooke reiterates that she took the CEO job to get the company back in Ridge's hands. She wants to move past this chapter and urges him to just return home. He wonders if she expects him to live on the same property as Hope. Brooke thinks they'll get used to it. Ridge yells about Carter's plan, which will wreck their family business, and laments that Brooke didn't even talk to him before accepting the CEO post. He thinks she can't even recognize how she's being exploited by her daughter. Brooke wanted to talk to him, but Carter instructed her to issue a statement. Ridge saw her on camera and witnessed what that did to his dad. Brooke complains that she's doing this for him. I am not being disloyal. Ridge insists she is. You didn't stand with us. You didn't defend us. She's now aligned with the enemy. Brooke narrows her eyes as Ridge exclaims, I don't think I can ever get past this, Brooke. At the Cliff home, Taylor smiles as Steffi tells Finn over the phone that the kids are gone. She disconnects and Taylor says she'll head over to see how Ridge is doing. She feels this is a reawakening and comments, I can really feel the love of your father. Steffi teases, let me know if I need to wait up for you, as Taylor goes. At the Forrester mansion, Brooke assures Ridge when he has the firm back, he will realize. He moans, realize what? Realize that Hope is not the backstabbing manipulator we all think she is. He hollers that Hope pushed Carter to do this, it's who she is. She broke Thomas's heart over and over again until he walked away, and then went after Finn. Brooke demands her daughter put an end to that and respected Steffi's feelings. Ridge complains that she made a beeline for Carter. Now, Brooke's in with them. Brooke tells him it saddens her to hear him call her daughter names. It's beneath him, and it's wrong. So is turning to Taylor with lightning speed. How could you turn against us so quickly? I really don't understand. How could you do that? At Bill's apartment, Electra apologizes for bombarding him with all the facts. Bill's thrilled to meet her and is happy that she's all right. Electra tells him his son is an outstanding man. Luna watches and thinks. At home, Steffi thinks about seeing her parents together and how happy it made her. She smiles. At the Forrester mansion, Brooke tells Ridge she trusted in his dedication to their life together and to their relationship. He always does the same thing by going to Taylor to get his ego boosted. Ridge says one woman is only loyal to him. Brooke reminds him he made his choice when he opted to share his bed with Taylor. She'll now make hers. She won't be a victim and deserves a partner who loves her entirely. That's obviously not him. Brooke wishes she'd never set foot in that mansion or accepted that terrible catering job all those years ago. I am done. I can't do this anymore. Ridge grunts, you're done with me, but you're still going to run my family business. Brooke gasps. I am your family. I have always been your family. The fact that you don't perceive that, how can he see her as inferior like the others? Brooke slaps him across the face. Have fun with Taylor, your second choice. As Brooke stalks out the door, she shoves a surprised Taylor, who is just walking in. Taylor gulps at Ridge. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Fanny Grayson pitches her perfume line, legendary perfumier Daphne Rose makes a bid for her brand at Forrester, and Steffi confesses her plan to her family. Fanny's fate, Daphne's deception, Steffi's justice scheme. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful meanwhile, acclaimed perfumier Daphne Rose makes her own pitch at Forrester Creations. Plus, Steffi Forrester Finnegan explains her plan to steal the company from Carter Walton and Hope Logan.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Justin Barber stuck B&B spoilers say that it looks that the Forrester family isn't doing anything about the takeover. Justin Barber hasn't been able to come up with any solutions, but he is continuing to look into the matter. Meanwhile, Steffi tells her family about the strategy she has come up with. B&B spoilers. Daphne Rose's debut apparently. Steffi is the one who pushes Daphne to make a pitch to Forrester Creations. Daphne is in Paris and must have a nice and stable friendship with Steffi. It's not like Steffi can just trust anyone with this responsibility. So Daphne will do her best to break into the company and relay powerful intel back to Steffi. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffi Forrester Finnegan outlines the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Steffi outlines her strategy to her loved ones. As Steffi learns information from Daphne, there could be a twist. It is intimated that Daphne could cause problems between Carter and Hope. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if Steffi told Daphne to worm her way into Carter's clutches. Since Steffi feels that Hope is responsible for the takeover, she might think that all Carter needs is a more honorable piece of arm candy. The only difficulty I see with this idea is that Daphne could truly fall for Carter, or end up siding with Hope. B&B spoilers. In tomorrow's episode, audiences will also see Fanny make her pitch to Forrester Creations. Fanny is looking for a fragrance line. However, Carter and Hope also want to be sure they make the proper choices. It makes little sense for Forrester Creations to have two perfume lines. So, since we know Brooke Logan approves Daphne's line, Fanny might get rejected. There is also the case with Luna Nozawa and Bill Spencer, with Luna discreetly being under house arrest at Bill's residence. How soon until someone finds out? Could Bill wind up losing everything and everyone because of Luna? Justin's temptation? Poppy's sizzling new love story? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Justin Spears is back pals with Bill Spencer. While Justin knows of Penelope Poppy Nozawa, they haven't shared any storylines together. Perhaps it's time as Justin and Poppy appear like they would look incredibly hot together. Could Poppy have lost a daughter and man, but could she receive a brand new love tale with Justin? Justin Barber's redemption B&B spoilers explain that it seemed like there was no way back for Justin. After all, Justin was going to let Bill and Liam Spencer rot in prison while he took over his best friend's company. That plot fell apart, owing to Hope and Thomas Forrester. Somehow, Justin won atonement with Bill and the two are back friends again. It seems Justin being reintroduced is more than merely to check over paperwork for Ridge Forrester. For one thing, Justin is incredibly attractive and pleasant. So why hasn't he been partnered up with anyone? B&B spoilers. Luna Nozawa's transfer over with Bill. He has committed yet another enormous error. Bill decided to get Luna Nozawa out of prison. Bill added that he called in every favor and pulled so many ties to have her on home arrest. Bill appeared sincere when he stated that, too. Bill also added that he already took care of Poppy and nobody could know she was there. Bill Spencer's scandalous secret The Bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Poppy has no career, no true friends, and really nothing in her life. That is partially what makes losing Luna so painful for Poppy. At the same time, Poppy is Luna's mother. So, it will be incredibly hard for Poppy. Now, Poppy is residing with Lee Finnegan, who seems supportive right now. That won't continue, especially because we still don't know the full truth behind the siblings' feud. Now, maybe the best way for Poppy to forget about Luna is to obtain a new love interest. The Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Poppy Nozawa's love story, Luna's killings, and manipulation truly wrecked Bill's new love story. It was good seeing Bill with someone new instead of the same ladies from the past. However, Bill and Poppy were right that after Luna's demise, that they could never be together. Could Bill find another method to distract Poppy from Luna's transfer? Could Bill have Justin put the moves on Poppy? Could this diversion tactic actually be a love story in the making? Daphne's challenge, Fanny's future, Steffi fights back. The Bold and the beautiful spoilers are finally here. In Tuesday's episode, anticipate Daphne Rose to meet with Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Meanwhile, Fanny Grayson will be back regarding her own perfume pitch for Forrester Creations. Plus, Steffi Forrester Finnegan reveals her strategy to get the company back. Steffi Forrester Finnegan fights back. B&B spoilers hint that Steffi doesn't plan on just taking this takeover lying down. Justin Barber can't find a solution yet, but is likely still looking. Meanwhile, Steffi has come up with a plan on how to fight back. Steffi will reveal this strategy to her loved ones. It involves a famous perfumier that penetrates Forrester Creations as a mole. Steffi presents her strategy to her family. However, there can be some issues regarding whether this approach will really work. What would be really intriguing is if Brooke, Daphne, and Zen Forrester Dominguez all work together. While Brooke has already lost Ridge Forrester, she still could want to prove she had good intentions all along. B&B spoilers. Daphne Rose's challenge. Interestingly enough, Daphne will go to Forrester Creations to talk about getting a perfume line. However, Carter and Hope also have Fanny, who also desired a perfume line. If Forrester Creations were substantially larger, then 2 perfume lines may be alright. However, Carter and Hope actually simply need one for the scale of Forrester Creations. Fanny Grayson's perfume feature The Bold, and the beautiful spoilers state that Daphne meets with Carter and Hope and blows them away. Carter and Hope are impressed with Daphne. Of course, she certainly gets some pointers from Steffi on how to secure an approval. Steffi needs Daphne in there so she can find out what's going on and how to fight back. It is verified that later this week, Brooke Logan provides the green light for Daphne's line. So that sounds like Fanny gets sent packing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. In the episode, fans might also see what occurs as Luna Nozawa ogles Will Spencer through the stairs. Is Will going to be Luna's next romantic obsession? With Luna knowing about Remy Price and hearing about Ridge Forrester's experience, what is this angelic serial murderer going to do next? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer Jr. catches killer Luna's eye? The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate Bill Spencer and his new roommate Luna Nozawa get visitors at the house. Will Spencer Jr. stops by to surprise his dad and unwittingly catches his dad's stowaway's eye. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa back to her old ways. Dollar Bill can be a tad dense sometimes. Somehow the billionaire believed bailing a young killer out of prison and concealing her in the attic was a wonderful idea. It won't be long until you know what hits the fan, and the writers are already putting down the basis for an ugly new storyline. Is Luna Nozawa really a changed woman? Or is she on the search for her next victim? Bold and the beautiful viewers know that Luna's motivation has always been money. She killed Hollis and Tom Starr in a diabolical plot to keep her bio-data secret and earn a seat in Bill Spencer's will. Her plan almost worked too, but when it didn't, Luna even tried to seduce her phony dad. Dollar Bill has his guard up and understands what Luna Nozawa is really capable of, but his kid does not. B&B spoilers. Will Spencer Jr. stops by according to B&B spoilers. Will and Elektra will swing by the Spencer mansion so that Bill may meet his new girlfriend. Previews for this week's bold and beautiful show Luna, hiding on the staircase, and spying on the family moment. Will wasn't in town when Luna and her mother were living at the house, and the former fashion in turn seems infatuated with the much more age-appropriate version of Dollar Bill. There's only one problem. Will has a girlfriend. Bold and beautiful spoilers imply that it will only be a matter of time until Luna corners Will Spencer at his dad's house and introduces herself. She was meant to stay hidden, but accidents happen, right? Lainey and Luna's alliance mean model targets Elektra. The bold and the beautiful spoilers show that now that Ridge Forrester has been saved and has her job back, what's next? Since it's a soap, it would be a mistake for Elektra to let her guard down now. With Elektra back at Forrester Creations, may she once again have conflict with cruel model Lainey. In fact, it wouldn't be shocking if Luna Nozawa discovered out a means to contact with Lainey to get rid of Elektra. Will Spencer's heroism B&B spoilers state that Elektra was liking her position at Forrester Creations. Elektra was able to work alongside her protective and caring aunt, Ivy Forrester. Elektra seemed to be enjoying designing the jewelry, too. Then, Elektra was also becoming closer to Will Spencer. When Elektra ran into an old buddy from Dallas and LA, Elektra was so delighted. Unfortunately, Remy Price was dishonest and was secretly targeting Elektra all this time. In the end, Elektra learned the horrific truth about Remy, and Will rescued the day just in time. B&B spoilers. Forrester Creations' mistake after Will protected Elektra. Remy was arrested and put into custody. An arrest is rarely the end of a tale in soaps, though. Back to Elektra. She was happy to have her job back at Forrester Creations. Elektra was also glad that Remy's phony images of her seemed to be coming to a stop. Luna Nozawa's intel the bold and the beautiful teaser state that Will took Elektra to meet his dad, Bill Spencer. While Luna hid at the top of the stairway, she listened to Elektra and Will's narrative. Luna discovered Remy's real identity, his misdeeds, about the images, Elektra getting fired and rehired at Forrester Creations, and of course, how much Will adores his girlfriend. That's a lot of knowledge that Luna gathered in only a few minutes. Of course, Luna is going to do something with it. It wouldn't be shocking if Luna started doing some web research to find someone within Forrester Creations to help her out with Elektra. The bold and the beautiful spoilers mean model strikes again. After Elektra landed her position at Forrester Creations, there were 3 new models. One of them was a cruel girl named Lainey. Now, Lainey seemed to have the hots for Will and truly wanted Elektra out of the way. Lainey never did anything illegal and over the top. Lainey just wanted Will for herself. That strategy never succeeded because Will was just too into Elektra. However, might Luna somehow communicate with Lainey, maybe online? Could Luna and Lainey forge an alliance? If so, it might take a while before Luna's part in Elektra's difficulties is uncovered. In fact, Luna and Lainey might even do something with Elektra's deepfake past, so stay tuned. Bold and beautiful Luna just hatched a new plan that will put spoiler directly in her crosshairs. We could all see the gears moving in Luna's mind as she watched Bill engage with his son Will and Elektra on Bold and Beautiful. But what's going through that cunning little mind of hers? Well, she's planning a new scheme. One that will put someone on the canvas in great risk. Bill put everyone in jeopardy when he fell victim to Luna's machinations and liberated her from behind bars. But some will find themselves a little closer to the heat than others. There's a distinct risk that Brooke will come to Bill looking for solace, following her breakup from Ridge and inadvertently put herself in the line of fire. However, it's not Brooke we're concerned about. At least not yet. Instead, it's someone who might get in the way of what Luna has now decided she wants, and what she wants is Bill's kid, Will. If you can't have the wealthy father, the next best thing is his heir, right? We're confident that's what was going through Luna's disordered mind as she watched the interaction between Bill, his son, and his son's girlfriend lately. Will's nice on the eyes, probably closer to Luna's age, and will inherit his father's empire one day. We're not sure how she convinced Will to fall for her since she's a killer, and B, is not meant to let anyone see her. But this is bold and beautiful, and those concerns, therefore, are only technicalities. Maybe she'll pull a Quinn and smack him over the head, so he falls for her when suffering from a concussion. Will can move back into Bill's house, and they'll carry on a clandestine romance in secret. The biggest difficulty Luna would face is, of course, Elektra, who is in love with Will and would be at Bill's door asking a metric load of questions if her hero suddenly takes off of her and hides up in his dad's mansion. It goes without saying that this means that Elektra would be in great danger. Luna is a bona fide sociopath who murdered her own father and poor sweet Hollis, framed her own mother for the killings, and confined Steffi with the purpose of leaving her to die. All without so much as batting an eye. Bottom line, it was evident that Luna took a shine to Will. After all, she was smiling like the cat that ate the canary while watching him engage with his dad. We'll have to check in to find out how her newest plot will play out. But if our assumption is even close to true, Elektra is poised to take another round with a lunatic barely minutes after disposing with the threat posed by Remy.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.